Hello everyone. It's been a minute since I put up another video, so I had a chance to do one. Since work has been kind of hectic and stuff, so I finally got a chance to get another couple videos out for you guys. So this is going to be part 3, the end of part 3. This is chapter 3 from Little Miss TC up in Casper back in 1993, and I'm gonna read you a couple of cards. There's 2 letters and a card here, and a couple cards here. I'm gonna read off to you. So I'm gonna start with this letter here. Yeah, we're gonna start with this one here first. This is dated October 17th, 1993. Hi, sweetie. How are you? I guess that's a real dumb question, huh? I know I will probably have already talked to you before you get this, but just bear with me at this point, alright? First, I'm going to tell you that Thursday night has been in my head the last few days. I'll tell you one thing, that phone call wasn't one of the best ones I've gotten from you. After I got off the phone with you, I couldn't help but cry, and the crazy thing is that I cried all night. I didn't go to bed until 3. Hearing you over the phone and the conditioning you were in tore me apart. I never felt so helpless in my whole life. I was so pissed off at myself, but you really can't blame me for not reacting to something like that, especially when it's over the phone. Not to mention that we are miles away from each other. You won't ever know how bad I wanted to take you in my arms and hold you close to me, and to reassure you that everything would be alright. Plus that I always will be by your side no matter what happens. Just remember, baby, whatever you go through, I'll end up going through it with you. Whatever you decide, I will support you all the way. Please don't forget that. Eric, there's one thing in the world that'll never change the way I feel about you. Nothing. You really wanted to know something. Remember, you always ask me what I want. Either didn't answer it, or I said something so you would get off my back. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, all I want is to be with you. I want you to grab me and hold me close to you and never let me go. Pretty unrealistic, huh? I love the way you touch me and hold me. Just being near you makes me feel safe. And after making love, well, I think you know how I feel. It means something very special to me to share something so important and so intimate with you. I hope you realize our relationship means more to me than anything, and that I will do my best to keep what we have. I expect you to do the same. Now that I've told you what I want, I want to know what you want. And don't think you're going to get out of this one, sweetie. Well, I'm going to close this letter. Finally, give me a call or write me, whichever you choose. Remember to answer my question. I love you, Eric, and think about me as much as possible. Love, T. P.S. Don't forget to answer my question, you sexy thing. Yeah, that night, man, I mean, I was going through a lot of stuff. I think that was the first time I realized that I had a problem with alcohol. I think it was then. And it wasn't cool to come to that realization. So, yeah, I didn't know what to do or anything like that. So, yeah, it was a mess. But Yeah, it wasn't fun. It just wasn't. Anyway, we'll go on to the next letter. This is dated October 26, 1993. Hi, sweetie, how are you? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Could be better, though. I thought I would write again because I sure do miss you lots. But you already know that, didn't you? What happened to Saturday? I thought you were coming up, and how come you didn't call? Okay, Eric, what's wrong? I know you're probably saying nothing. Well, if there's something wrong, Eric, please tell me. And if it is what I think it is, then tell me what. Tell me now so I can deal with it right away. Just get it over with. Anyway, I thought I would tell you what's going on up here. Donovan's still in jail, but hopefully soon he'll be getting out. He says, if things go well, he'll most likely be out sometime in November. As for the communication, he calls her friend Michelle constantly. This is T's friend, Michelle. Collect. Now you can imagine, as you can imagine, the telephone bill, huh? Fly in there bothering the heck out of me, so I will not pay attention to that. Luckily, Donovan sends Michelle money since Michelle can't pay for it. As for their relationship, well, they plan on getting married. Michelle is excited about it. As for myself, I'm undecided. But whatever she decides, I'm behind her 100% of the way. Guess what? They've even started using his last name after her first name. But you and I know this isn't surprising. As for Angel, you might remember her. Well, her and Javan had finally split. They were planning on getting married, then Angel decides she was getting lonely. He was in jail, decided to have a fling. Jay found out about it and told her to get out of his life. Then a week later they got back together. Not surprising. So Angel decides she wants to fuck around one more time before she ties the knot. But this time, Jay is now up at CAC. He finds out again and dumps her. And now I don't know if he'll take her back or not. Most likely he will. Oh yeah, get this. One night, Angel called up Amy, another friend, to tease and asked her if she'll take her up to CAC to see Jay. Of course, Amy accepts and drives her up there. In the parking lot of CAC at 12 a.m., while it's raining, thundering, Angel and Javon started doing their thing, jeepers on the car while Amy was inside. I'm so serious. Now, can you imagine that? Oh, Jesus Christ, people. Ollie Casper is crazy, man. Well, I think I'll close this, but I want you to know that I love you and miss you. Love always, T. And this was the card that she sent with the letter. When I tell you I love you, I want it to mean more than anyone else in the whole world says it. I want it to mean your happiness is everything to me, and I want only the best for you always. I want it to mean that you're more important to me than anything else in my life. When I tell you I love you, I want it to mean that you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. And no matter what happens in this world, we'll be together forever, sharing our lives and our happiness. I love you. From your only one and only T. Yeah, man. She knew she was something else, man. I can tell you. She was. There was another card. I just read you the letter from the 26th of April, or October, excuse me. But this was the card that was in it. It says, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. It's upside down. I love you. It says, I know how you like a new position once in a while. Oh, yeah, she had one hell of a sense of humor, too, man. Ha ha, cutie. Cute card, huh? I thought it would put a smile on your face. It did mine. Love you. Love T. Yeah, man. Funny, man. She was funny, too. She really was. It's like I said before, though, man. She was something else. She really was. Here's the last one, another card that I got. The last two are just cards. They're not letters. I'm done with the letters now. She sent me this card November 15th in 93. Every day the minute I wake up, I miss you. Every song on the radio seems to be about love, and I miss you. Every time my phone rings and I hear someone else's voice, I miss you. Every couple I see holding hands or kissing makes me miss you more. And every night, while I lie there thinking of your touch, your kiss, your love, I can't imagine anyone has ever missed someone the way I miss you. Can't wait to see you soon, she writes. Looking forward to spending quality time together. Just remember, you better be fully prepared. Oh, shit. Loving you always and forever, T. Like I said, she had a sense of humor, too. She really did. And this was the last card that I got from her. Sweetheart, you're the man that I love. Christmas is a beautiful time for sharing treasured hopes and dreams, a beautiful time for treasuring the special love we share. You're the most important part of everything I do, and my life is so much happier since the day that I met you. And there's nothing I want more throughout the days to be than just to go on loving you and knowing you love me. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. She writes, I just want you to know that I miss you terribly and that I love you so very much. There are no words to describe the way I feel towards you or the way I feel when I'm with you. There's nothing in the world that I would want more than to spend the rest of my life with you. I'll love you always and forever. T. Yeah, that was the last card I ever got from her. I saw her on New Year's, and we saw each other, I think, two more times after going into 94, and circumstances took over, and that was the end of it. So I mean the distance and not everything, it just couldn't be overcome. But it's like I said before, the time we did have was magical, man. She did something to me. I guess it was, I guess it is. She proved to me that I can love, actually love someone. It wasn't some puppy love type of deal or anything like that. I think that was actual love, man. Because every chance that I got to go see her, I did. Like I said before, I spent a lot of time trying to be the guy that she wasn't afraid of. I don't know if I fulfilled that, but at least for a time I did. And I really don't have, and I look back on it and I really don't have any regrets. So with that, you know, it's just that it's just not a regrettable thing. It just isn't. I held out my part of the bargain as much as I could, despite the odds. I knew they were against me, but I tried to prove them. For a time there, I proved them wrong. Or we proved them wrong. So, yeah, man. It was a magical time, though. That circumstances just took that away. But I'm thankful that that she came into my life. But yeah, she did show me that love is real. And I was capable of feeling that. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of part 3. We get part 4 out here the next couple of days. So I hope you guys enjoy this part of it. Thanks for watching Uncle Steve's Diaries to this point, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy and take care of yourselves. And each other.